It wasn't that long ago that the US government swept in to rescue America's auto industry, but now it's helping to drive the recovery. A group of 66 economists surveyed by the Wall Street Journal projects US economic growth to accelerate 3% in 2015 and unemployment to fall to 5.2%.
If we all do our part, if we all pitch in, then we can make sure that this rising tide is actually lifting all the boats, not just some. We can make sure that the middle class is the engine that powers American prosperity for decades to come.
Economists are expecting to see the first substantial wage increases as the pool of skilled workers narrows and corporate profits increase. Lower fuel prices are also helping ordinary Americans. That's especially good news in a country where two-thirds of the economic activity comes from consumer spending. On average, each household is expected to save about $500 a year at the gas pump.
But the bigger deal is the effect it has on the American psyche. When you drive to work, you pass 10 gas stations every day. When you see prices going down, it's like your favorite songs on the radio. When prices are going up, everything feels bad. So the lower prices or falling prices go beyond the savings. It really changes the dynamic of consumer sentiment.
However, the drop in oil prices has led to declines in US energy investment and job losses, affecting a few states like Texas, Alaska and North Dakota. And economists say there will be an impact on US exports. But given that the US represents about 27% of the global economy, it's expected to support global growth this year.
In fact, if you look at the overall map, the United States is probably the only major economy that is likely to buck the trend this year, while others are being held back.
That's leading investors to pile cash into the perceived safety of the dollar and US stocks, strengthening the dollar and raising costs for many borrowers worldwide. For those in debt, there's some reassurance. The low oil price keeps inflation in check, and that means less likelihood that the US Federal Reserve will make any dramatic changes to interest rates in 2015. Daniel Renches, CCTV, Washington.